Welcome to Champions Day 4th edition at CrossFit Salzburg. Since we do have some international athletes, we will do the briefing again in English. Competition begins at the end of the comfort zone, and we will definitely take you out of the comfort zone on this edition of Champions Day 4. Event 1, strength versus skill ladder. You got 1 minute to get as many reps as you want to on the strength side, versus you have to equally get the score on the skill side. So this is how it works. We're going to start round 1 with 100 kilo deadlifts versus burpees. So for instance, you get 10 deadlifts, you have to get 10 burpees to make the score count. If you run short on the burpees, let's say you get like 10 here and only reach 9 burpees, your score is going to be 9. You can come back to the bar at any time, which means if you're proportionate like 5-5, 3-3, 2-2, that's fine as well. After that minute, you're going to rest for 1 minute and then enter the next level. Next level is going to be 110 kilo deadlift versus chest to bar pull-ups. Rest 1 minute. Next level, 120 kilo deadlift versus pistols. Rest 1 minute, 130 kilograms deadlift versus toes to bar. Rest 1 minute, 140 kilo deadlift versus handstand push-ups. Rest 1 minute, 150 kilo deadlift versus muscle ups. So this is also kind of strategy in it. We're not looking for the strongest or the most skilled guy, we're looking for the well-rounded guy. So you might consider to put some strategy in it and think about it in advance. You have to score at least 1 rep to advance to the next stage. Okay? So each round is scored separately and you get a total ranking for the whole event. Okay, the ladies champions division. You're going to start this scheme at 60 kilo deadlift versus burpees, 70 kilo versus pull-ups, 80 kilo versus pistols, 90 kilos versus toes to bar, 100 kilo versus handstand push-ups plus abnet. Last one, 100 kilo deadlift versus muscle up supported by a jump. Men's fitness division. You're going to start round 1 at 80 kilos versus burpees, 90 kilo versus pull-ups, 100 kilo versus pistol supported, 110 kilo versus toes to bar, 120 kilo versus handstand push-ups supported by an abmet, and 130 kilos versus a muscle up supported by a jump. So ladies fitness division, first round starts at 40 kilos versus burpees, 50 kilos pull-up banded with the purple band, 60 kilos versus ring pistols, 70 kilo versus knee raises, 80 kilos versus push-ups hand release, and 90 kilo versus ring dips. Now let's have a look at the standards of performance. On the count of 3, 2, 1, go, the athlete starts with the deadlift, picks up the bar from the ground, and shows hip extension, knee extension, and the shoulders behind the weight. The weights cannot be dropped. That's good rep. Not a good rep. No rep rep. No hip extension. No knee extension. Shoulders behind the weight. That's good. Standards for the burpee. The athlete starts in a standing position, touches the ground with the hips and chest, and jumps up. While the feet are off the ground, he has to clap overhead. Rep. Do it again. Good rep. No rep. Remember, you have to see the body in one line while clapping overhead. Chest to bar pull-up. Athlete starts with full extended arms, okay, and touches with the chest underneath his collarbone on top of the bar. Good. He needs to reach full arm extension again. And has to touch the bar every time. What was reps? Do we know rep? No rep. No rep. No rep. Pistol squats. So we need to see the hip below the knees on the pistol. Good rep. Good rep. Good rep. So, the heel may come off the ground. Can you show one? Good. That is fine as long as the hips travel below parallel. Good. Toes to bar. And it starts in a hanging position. We need to see the heels behind the pole and then touch both legs at the same time on the bar inside his arms. Good reps. Handstand push-ups. And it starts. Arms extended. His head needs to touch the abdomen. And then come to full extensions while his heels touch against the wall. You can kip as well, as long as your heels are on the wall while the body's in one leg. Like muscle ups. And it starts, stands underneath the rings, then gets his grip. We need to see him hanging with arms extended. And then lock out all the way on top. Good. So we have to see a lockout complete on top. So for the scale version of the muscle ups, the rings need to be above the shoulder. And then support your muscle up by a jump. And again, show lockout on top. For the pull-up, Ellis needs to show full arm extension and then gets his chin clearly above the bar. Good job. Scaled handstand push-ups by Edmet. So no plates on the ground. Same standard with the handstand push-up. Edmet starts with arms locked out. Touch the Edmet. Gets full extension while his heels touch the wall. Next. So on the knee raises, we need to see the knees the same level with the nipples. Good reps. Good rep. No rep. No rep. See, so the knee has to be clearly above the level of his nipples. Hand release push-ups. So as it starts, body in one line and arms fully locked. Then touches the ground with chest and hips, releases his hands and shows full extension on top of him while maintaining the body in one line. Good rep. Good rep. No rep. Good rep. Standards for the ring dip. Edit starts in top position. Good. With arms fully extended and then touches the ring either by biceps or shoulder and shows full arm extension again. Good rep. Good rep. No rep. Didn't touch the ring. For the burpees, the Ellie starts in the standing position, then hits the ground with his hips and chest. Stands up. Then jumping. Burpee starts in the standing position, then